YBI started about 6 months ago, back in June. It is the end of December, so we wanted to do a 6 month check-in. We wanted to do some of our favorite moments from this last year, and as we get into 2021, we just wanted to kind of look back on some of those things.
All right, everybody, welcome back to YBI. We got Roman and Zion here, and we talk ways and strategies to grow yourself in your financial ways. How you doing today, brother?
Chilling, living the dream out here. You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas time. Christmas time. I'm happy. I'm happy. How are you, man?
I'm good. It's the holidays. Got the first snow of Chicago hitting down while we're recording this, so feeling very festive.
Merry Christmas to everybody out there. We just want to come to you guys with
Holidays,
something light and airy, like
happy
the season.
holidays.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sing to y'all, but he can. Um, Today we're getting into some of our favorite moments from the last 6 months. YBI started about 6 months ago, back in June. It is the end of December, so we wanted to do a 6 month check-in. We wanted to do some of our favorite moments from this last year, and as we get into 2021, we just wanted to kind of look back on some of those things. So it should be pretty quick, but it should be a lot of fun. So, Roman, what is your number? We got three apiece. What's your number three? Let's go from 3 to 1.
Number three, I might just go ahead and sneak in everyone that's ever liked or subscribed and hitting that button. That's been my favorite moment.
That's been your favorite moment. That was number three. That was your number 3 moment. Yeah,
It just
I've been
popped
a,
in my
I've been a
head right
fan.
now. It wasn't that, but I was like, oh yeah, anyone that's been a fan and just supporting that's been my favorite moments, hearing everything from everyone. But it goes into one of my favorite episodes from that would be the broke versus poor episode. A lot of people had a lot of good thoughts into that because a lot of anxiety. People carry a lot of anxiety about money and just that mindset of not feeling like if you feel like you should not have thousands of dollars you can't save or you can't invest and do those things. So hearing the feedback on that video really uplifted me.
Absolutely. I think that a lot of people really tried to, at that point, differentiate what broke versus poor was. So it was really good for us to shine a little bit of light on that, just so people were like, you know what? I'm not broke. I'm just a little cash poor at the moment. But I feel like we're going to have to go back and touch on that in early 2021, just as a refresher, just to talk about what versus poor really looks like with COVID and everything else going on. So um, I think for me,
Yeah, yeah. What's your
my
number?
number three
Tres.
would be the home buying process with David Holbert and with Keith Perry. We did a couple episodes on just what that looks like, how to walk through the process from start to finish, looking for a house, trying to get a mortgage, getting approved for a mortgage, what your credit score needs to be, all of these different things, all those components coming together really was like, hey, we're we're moving towards that. You know what I'm saying? You and me both, and a lot of people that are listening are moving towards that. So I think that it was really impactful for us to shed some light on what that process actually looks like tangibly what it looks like and how to get there. So that was one of my favorites. And those are my guys. So shout out to Dave and Keith. Appreciate y'all coming on.
That should be yeah, we probably do an update just on the housing market right now. Anyway, just with a lot of things going on, just overall in the world, is the housing market has been one of the ones that have been. I guess every industry's been pretty interesting, but the housing one has got some stuff going on over there too. I won't say too
Absolutely.
much now if you haven't read anything yet, but we'll bring it up.
Yeah. We'll hop in there. What you got at number two?
Our what is currency episode, just going through people and talking about what is money, going back to one of our root cores here, just financial intelligence. And what I before we first started the channel, I was like, well, I want to tell people what is money in the first place before you can get into how to use it and how to make it really a tool for anything. You got to understand what it is and understand its kind of foundation. So, and everyone I ever heard that was like, I never heard of so many of those things. I didn't even know you can buy some of those things or what different currencies or what fiats are or anything like that. So it's gotten a lot of people starting getting people to get those grinds going, them wheels are turning.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that makes perfect sense because, like we said, you and I are both learning and we're kind of walking through the process, looking up and doing research and stuff. And I was learning as well. There's obviously I don't know everything, but that what is currency episode was like, man, this is lit. And not understanding which currency is actually weighted more than others. We should probably check in on what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? Because when we looked, it was the Kuwaiti dinar, I want to say out in Kuwait. That was number one. So is that still holding true, or is that changing? As y'all see, we're getting new ideas as we're going through this. So there's gonna be a lot of check-ins coming in early 2021. Um, Number two for me is a
Dos.
tie. Is a tie.
Tie.
I have a tie between our partnership with Mishmash, which has been spectacular to this point. YBI 15, go ahead and check them out in Fox Valley Mall. Yeah, little plug. And
Mishmashadventures.com.
yes, yes. Partnering with Mishmash, been fantastic. Jim and Kathleen over there are fantastic. It was a phenomenal experience. I've gone several times, three, four, five times. They continue to bring out new rooms, and it's always exciting. It's always a brand new experience. It's never really the same. You know, you can change different levels and things. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure you do that and support our channel at the same time. We definitely appreciate that, as well as our talk with Dr. Majid. Um, Man, if y'all haven't gone to watch Dr. Majid talk about the military and all of that that comes with it, you're missing out. Um,
That was a
listen
really good
to
conversation.
listen to the audio because we didn't put everything on YouTube. So check out the audio because he dropped so much knowledge in there. So I just had to give a shout out to my guy, Dr. Magic, coming in at number two as well.
And you can stream the audio podcast pretty much on every platform that you listen to podcasts, from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Himalaya, Pocket Cast, Public Radio. Pretty much anywhere you can search, you just search "Wrong Broken Investing" and we'll pop up. And all our episodes are there. Pretty much all of our interview episodes are full length on there, like we put in the descriptions and in the video, just so you guys know that. So if you guys ever want the full version of the podcast, go there to check it out.
Okay, we here. We're at number one for you, sir.
Number one will be starting this. It kind of goes a little bit what we already got going on, but just getting together with you, talking with you over like the beginning of this year, and just been like, okay, getting this thing going has just probably been my favorite part about it. Talking with the people that we've talked with, getting the ideas going, growing our own knowledge as well, growing ourselves as well as the same time as doing this. And it's been great. I'm happy that we're doing this and that it's been growing so far.
Absolutely. That's not my number one, but
My number one.
it's been cool. Yeah, this was your vision. This was your thing. Appreciate you, bringing me on and allowing me to share my thoughts with the people as well. It took me some time to really warm up to this idea because I don't like being in front of the camera, but it's gotten a little bit better. If y'all watch the first video and this video, there's probably a little bit of a difference in how I sound and how I move and how I act and all of that. But it's uh it's definitely been a wild ride to this point, and I've had a phenomenal time. I appreciate everybody coming through, all the support, all of that. But my number one is what I talk about just about every episode. What is that? Invest in self. With our brother JC Scott that came on and talked to us about the importance and necessity to invest in yourself. What does that look like? We talk about it all the time. If you haven't gone to watch Invest in Self, you are majorly slacking. Listen to it, watch it, because it's something that I continue to watch myself. Because I always feel like there's something else. For me, there's always something going on. And by something, there's probably 5 or 6 somethings going on in my life, but I'm always looking for what's next. What can I do next? What is that going to look like for me? And it's always an investment in self. If it's financially, if it's my time, if it's, exposure, whatever it is, there's a necessity for me to invest in myself if I want to see myself grow, if I want to market myself. I've been very passionate about investing in self since before YBI started. I market myself as an individual, as a business. So I think that it's imperative that people really value who they are, their time, their money, all of that. So our conversation with Jacob was one of my favorites, probably my favorite that we've done thus far. And that would be my number one moment from YBI 2020.
Hey. Yeah, that was great. I really enjoyed that episode. You really can't. It's kind of hard to do anything without knowing who yourself is and what's going on in your own state of mind and how you are physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and everything in accordance. So getting those things right is what's going to help you push yourself further. If you feel anxiety about things or depression about things, that you can't do stuff. You can, but it's kind of
Yeah.
harder, and it's like a weight's holding you down. So when you can break through it, and level up, get higher, then you reach a new
Mhm.
plane. I tell people all the time, I never let anything mess up my own inner peace. I really don't care what else is going on. You're not gonna mess up what's going on with me.
Yeah, you can't. Only thing that you control in this life is you, your reaction, the things that you're doing, the things that you're saying. You can't control what other people are saying, how they're reacting, what they're doing, but you can control how you respond, how you react to those things. And even that small thing, how you respond, is an investment in yourself. Um, and I love it. I love it. I'm a huge fan of it.
I love it.
So
I love it. I love it.
y'all already know. So yeah, it's been a wild ride, and we appreciate you guys taking it with us. Again, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody out there.
Happy
Um,
holiday.
yes, sir. 2021 is going to be
Happy
lit.
holiday.
Yeah, he's just going to sing in the background as I continue to do my voice.
Happy
Um,
holiday.
we're gonna be launching some merchandise soon. We have so many plans for what's coming in 2021. We've got lists going through probably March of episodes. So continue to send us your episodes, your thoughts and ideas. Converse with us. Thank you guys so much for participating in the giveaway that is over and done with, but we will be seeing more and more of those, and hopefully they'll be getting bigger and bigger as we continue to grow. But 2021 is gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good
Yes,
time.
sir.
All right, guys. Well, as always, we may be young, we may be broke, but we are always investing. Thank you guys for supporting. Check out the website, youngbrokeninvesting.com. If you haven't already, check out Mismatch Adventures, YBI 15. Peace.
Peace.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to Young Broken Investing. We just want to let you know that these are the opinions of the hosts, are not meant to be the basis of any security purchases or investments. We're trying to give a little information out there for everybody, and have fun and be safe.